Jackson says, reverse that is actually a righteous act.
It's not every day that you get to see someone getting knocked out like this. But on the internet, it's a totally different story, especially when it comes to fiction. You can see people getting knocked out left and right, getting folded like some clean clothes, getting put in a 1,000-hit combo, getting thrown around like a rag doll. But we are only here to analyze certain segments of these slugfests, where a devastating hook was thrown, which left the receiver in a state of a little more than mild discomfort. We'll start off our list with someone simple. You've all seen the thumbnail. Ignited Bonnie from the Joy of Creation, T-Jock, goated game by the way, is, in my opinion, the most lethal of the animatronics. Sure, Foxy slashes you with his hook, Freddy ruptures your eardrums, Chica pops your head like a fruit gusher. That's all fine and dandy. But they all just have that animalistic fury to them that, Bonnie lacks. Instead, he gives you the hand of doom and despair, cocking that ball of steel that he calls a fist back and letting it make contact with your dome at Mach 200. Do you hear the sound that it makes when it makes contact with your head? It sounds like a cannonball. I mean, good grief. No wonder the fandom thought that the spirit inside of Bonnie died fighting. When he's delivering hits like these, it's just unbelievable. I can feel it through the screen. Like, he should really sign up for like UFC fighting or something like that, since he'd do great, honestly. I bet the protagonist's head just simply disintegrates. Matter of fact, his whole body just gets sent straight to the shadow realm. 100%, 1000%. That's some real behind those hits. It's not a list of absurd hits without talking about Batman. But not just any Batman, Arkham Batman. Since he's a whole different beast. At 6'2", 210 pounds of pure muscle, we have a juggernaut of a human being. He isn't just raw brawn. 127 martial arts. That's how many he's trained in the comments. I'm assuming that it's the same for the Arkhamverse. We have a monster grabbing criminals with one hand, mind you. One hand. And throwing them so hard that they almost no-clip into the back rooms. Landing haymakers capable of crippling someone is devious work. Beating asylum patients to the ground is not a good hobby. It is not a valid hobby. Find another one. My goodness. Getting hit with one of these punches is the equivalent of getting hit with sledgehammers, and he decides to slam them against the noggin of some poor guy off his meds. And that's beyond reasonable. But who's gonna stop him? Certainly not me. Heck, the GCPD ain't even stopping him. So I guess I'ma just mosey on if I was to be in that universe. Like, I would stay far away from Gotham. Yeah, I would just stay far away from Gotham. You know why? Because of this lunatic giving out CTE like it's free candy on Halloween. Brutal, I tell you. J. Jonah Jameson is always talking about Oh yeah, Spider-Man is a menace this, Spider-Man is a menace that. I need a J. Jonah Jameson, but for like Batman. Since he's actually a menace.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
So many good blows in Invincible, but especially from the Viltrumites. Like, they do not hold anything back. You can really feel the power behind each of those moves. Not just see, but feel. I want to analyze a punch delivered in Season 1 during the battle between Omniman and Invincible. Long story short on how this fight even started, Nolan, otherwise known as Omni-Man, plans to take over the Earth for the Viltrum Empire and exposes his plan to Mark, Invincible. Since Mark wasn't on board with the idea of enslaving his family, his friends, and really just everyone on Earth for some random Viltrum jerks that he didn't even meet, well, the both of them decided to brawl, since that's how we solve problems nowadays. We skip the formalities and we just crap. Well, or like Nolan was putting belt to bottom on Mark. And I want to draw your attention to this moment in particular. The moment where Very Vincible punches Omni Beater and he claps back, obviously. I mean, look at the way he's looking. Look! That face holds the wrath of a man with nothing left to lose. Like, it's like the look of a starving lion when you just bring out a fat, big, juicy piece of steak and just let it in front of him. He may even start foaming out the mouth. Like, someone needs to get him a rabies shot or something. He looks feral. Like, what he saw wasn't his son. It was just a punching bag that he could channel all of his anger. 17 years of anger.
I can always start again. Make another kid.
He was really out for blood. Like, there is no way to disprove that he was really out for blood. That punch was so brutal that they didn't even show it. They just showed Mark getting thrown across the screen. Like, bro, this is what the saying appearances can be deceiving means. Since he went from a loving husband and a caring father to a warrior with no regard for anyone's safety. Not even his own blood. Just look!
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Goku, a saint from Earth. Friend to some, foe to many. An inspiration to all. However, my glorious king is not without any flaws. He can be selfish, impulsive, and straight up careless at times. But his greatest flaw is his cockiness. Unlike Vegeta, who is cocky almost all the time in DBZ, Goku's arrogance only appears when he knows for a fact that he's stronger than you. Like on Namek, when he fought Frieza. As soon as he gained Super Saiyan, all decorum went straight out the window. He got mad disrespectful, I tell you. He even let that bipedal lizard power up to 100% just to humiliate him even more when he beat him. Insane. Insanely rude. At one point in the fight, he rage baited the albino reptile and gave him a gut punch. A really nasty gut punch. Gee willikers. Goku had him spin all sorts of blood and gasping for air. The punch was so incredibly nasty that the animation slowed down just to register Frieza's pain. Like, the footage is unedited. I'm not doing this. The animators just decided to like slow it down. Look at all the saliva, the blood, the everything. He's holding his chest like he's a kid holding his bladder, trying to go to the bathroom. Absolute insanity. Not only that, but then Goku, or should I say Kakarot, since that's not Goku anymore. He reverted back to his Saiyan roots. Alright? I'm just going to tell you that. So yes, Kakarot just gave him that disappointed dad look. Like, you know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones that I'm talking about. Like what? Rub salt on the wound, I guess? Like, he had no business doing that. I think at this point he's just doing it for the love of the game. The love of the game is the only thing that's carrying him forward. Since he could have ended Frieza a long time ago, but no. Planet is about to blow up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And yeah, he's still just playing with him, toying with him. Like I'm saying, ridiculousness. After seeing this gif countless times on Instagram and seeing that CJ the Champ video, go and watch him by the way, he's hilarious, I finally found the context behind this elusive moment. The long story short is this: Shizuo and Isaiah were going to run the ones one-on-one until a gang of thugs pulled out of the blue to get the run back on Shizuo since he disrespected them a few moments ago. Now, Shizuo wasn't too keen on people intruding on the fade, so he shooed them off. He shooed them away. But since he looked kind of scary, okay, he looked very scary while doing it, well, the gang of hooligans all entered a fight or flight response. Yes, a fight or flight response. It was that serious. And this poor soul chose to fight. He swung his stick on Shizuo's head, and blood started coming out. Now Goldilocks was ticked off, and rightfully so. So he said, "You aimed for my head, didn't you? So you have no complaints about what's coming, do you?" After all these rhetorical questions, well, he smacks the goofy out this man. Bro, not only did he go flying, but he lost all of his clothes. I would never show my face again if that happened to me. My goodness. Do you see? Do you know how hard it is? How hard you have to punch someone to make their clothes fly off? Very, very hard. I'm surprised that he didn't just immediately explode on impact. And you can tell the animators had way too much fun animating this. He did not one, not two, not three, but 5 mid-air flips before landing on his dome. Like, they really enjoy animating his suffering. And that's crazy work. What we can gather from this experience is that all of these blows have something in common. They show you not to mess with power that is beyond yours. And yes, I think that is a valid moral to the story. If you can't take him on, don't do it, big dog. You'll just humiliate yourself. like these 5 individuals. Just don't do it. My friends, my buddies, my pals. Eno emoji here, and I just want to say, well, first of all, thank you for making it towards the end of the video. And before we leave, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my buddy IRL Lag for this beast of a profile picture. Like that really brings joy to my heart. It's so good looking. Yeah, I don't really have the words right now. It's just so beautiful. And again, dang, I really don't have the words right now. Just thank you. All right, just thank you. Thank you so much, IRL Lag. Like, go subscribe to his channel, please. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. You know, do all the good stuff. Maybe even comment. And especially comment on this video if you like to see more of this series. Maybe I'll turn it into a full-fledged series. But that is all for me. This is Eno Emoji signing out. Peace.